I started my day as I normally do. A breakfast so simple it's nothing that new. I stick to plant foods and keep it quite whole with fruit on the side of more fruit in a bowl. Berries straw, berries black, and then some berries blue. In milk from a bean, not a cow. That goes moo. Lately, my meals have been slower and slower. I'm happy to say I buy straight from the grower. The farmers work hard to grow food with no sprays, and I'm happy to eat it while turning a phrase. I topped the fruit with more fruit, though now it was dried, flax seeds and cocoa for the fat they provide. I also drink coffee, though act like I don't, but if it's not shroom coffee, I probably won't. There's something about this coffee with mushrooms. It makes me less crazy than the regular booms that come with normal coffee straight into my veins like I'm 5 of me with half a dozen brains. The lion's mane here does some hocus pocus. It makes you more centered so that you can focus. I freaking love mornings, the birds and the quiet, as I give thanks daily for this plant-based diet. Around 11 o'clock, still in my pajamas, I wanted more fruit, but this time bananas. I made a smoothie so green you'd think it was gross. Bananas, kale, and water. Lots of cellulose. If you hate green smoothies, I have just 2 tricks. The first is essential. Get a Vitamix. I know they are pricey and seem quite absurd. The motor's so strong that there's hardly a word for the speed and the sound, the things it can do, but it's worth saving up. Listen, I'm telling you. Using ripe fruit you like is trick number 2. Avoid green bananas. They make it hard to poo. I drank in the sunshine because I love the heat. I love California like summer on repeat. Later, it was time to have my green salad. In this meal of mine, any veggie is valid. First, I was hungry, so I ate a sweet peach while probably thinking about parts of speech. The base of the salad was green leaf and squash. I spiralized it to make it more posh. The dressing was bomb with a base of tahini. I put details below because I'm not a meanie. In went the tomato, the dressing, and beans, then 2 kinds of fresh herbs on top of the greens. I've noticed that eating green things every day makes me feel good and keeps the nasties away. I had mulberries and figs for a dessert of a kind. What I like about fruit, its sugar is unrefined. For dinner I had leftovers made new and fresh, and of course this meal too was void of all flesh. I had even more veggies, it's not a surprise. I'm a vegan, of course I had sweet tater fries. I roast them on parchment without any oil, cause it's not a whole food, or so I've been told. I dipped them in sauce, and I'll tell you what, 'twas leftovers from pasta a la butternut. I like to eat plants, lots of fresh and whole food. With that I'll sign off. Just a note to conclude. You don't have to eat just like this to be vegan. There's lots of other foods for when you begin. I tend to eat simply on a regular day, so I hope you see what I mean to convey. I'm just showing me about what I eat and do. It's right for me, but maybe not for you. So if you want to go vegan, I ask that you look into all types of vegans and read many a book. Because vegans do not all look the same. At times, all we share is only a name. Don't let one kind of vegan turn you right down from a hell of a lifestyle, the best one in town. It feels good to be kind and stand up for what's right. Just by not eating others, you're part of the fight against the horrors that animals every day go through, the death and the violence against not what, but who. To stop buying products that support evil, we can together cause the upheaval of dairy and fishing and so-called free range. Vote with your dollar, speak up, be the change. Don't crumple so easy and give in to bad science. To stay vegan today requires a bit of defiance. But all I can do, if you're not convinced yet, that a pig deserves love just as much as your pet, is to tell you I love you. I really don't judge, though sometimes I might want to give you a nudge to start to ask questions of what's on your plate through my silly rhyme about what I ate.